3, 2, 1.
Welcome to Monte Vista Football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by your orthopedic specialists.
We are at San Leandro's Burrell Field for this intersection non-league matchup between Monte Vista and San Leandro. Happy Friday Night Lights. I'm Chris Babcock, and you are watching Monte Vista Football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists. We are coming to you from the S&J Properties broadcast booth. The last time I was in a booth for a Monte Vista football game was October 15th, 1999, in our 50-25 road win over the Granada Matadors. It was a record night for the road show. What is a road show? My partner in crime for 20-plus years at Monte Vista, Craig Bergman, and I used that term as our code words for our team. There's a little insight to one of the most special things in my life, Monte Vista football. I digress. Let's learn about these two ball clubs. Both teams are coming off an opening week win. Monte Vista won 9-3 after a 3-plus hour ride up to Granite Bay. The Mustangs didn't score an offensive touchdown, but got a safety and free kick return for a touchdown in 14 seconds on consecutive plays late in the first quarter, and played tough defense the rest of the way to get the win. San Leandro hosted Foothill and made them walk the plank in the Pirates' 51-29 win. Although it's week one, yes, last game was week 0. Never been able to figure that out. But anyway, this game will have implications at the end of October when North Coast Section playoffs are decided. San Leandro will be playing other NCS Division I teams, as will Monte Vista. A win for either team will give them a leg up versus common opponents. Monte Vista is led by second-year head coach Matt Russey. The Monte Vista alum, 2005 graduate, has a lot of confidence in his team. Not sure the last time the Stangs won a game without scoring an offensive touchdown, but they showed resiliency last week in the road win versus Northern California power Granite Bay. We went by this week where champions are built, of course, in the weight room, to talk with Coach Russey. Coach is coming off a big road victory after traveling all the way up to Granite Bay. What are some of your thoughts after the win?
Hey, Coach. It was great to get a win after driving all the way up there. It was a 3-hour and 15-minute bus ride. I thought our kids responded very well off the long travel. We got some work to do offensively, but we were able to get it done. Played really well on defense, got a special teams touchdown, which was huge. I told our guys that the special teams were going to make a huge difference in our season, and we were able to execute that in game one. Now moving on to San Leandro, it presents a huge challenge for us. They're incredibly athletic. They've got a lot of good football players. Number 20, one of the best football players in the area, and we just got to hope to contain them on defense. Hopefully we can get a little bit more potent on offense, score some points, because we're going to need them against San Leandro.
In San Leandro, Brad Bowers, in his 16th season as the head coach at San Leandro, is pleased with the toughness his Pirates have shown early in the season. The team is starting to gel. Since 1998, when boom, yeah, that's my buddy Brad Bowers, the coach, was an assistant under Dan Cagcagno. They've taken their team up to Jackson for the week of camp to practice and build team chemistry, some isolation, getting away from the city. But due to the season starting early on July 30th, this is the first season they haven't been able to go up there. So boom, yes, Coach Bowers was a little worried how the kids would come together. He is happy how they're building team chemistry. You are watching Monte Vista Football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialist.
Muir Orthopedic Specialists specialize in orthopedic treatment and care through physical therapy, reconditioning, pain management, and surgery with over 20 doctors in Walnut Creek, San Ramon, Brentwood, and Concord. Muir Orthopedic Specialists, restoring strength, health, and mobility. Go to muirortho.com for more information and testimonials from patients. Muir Orthopedic Specialist, specialized, innovative, compassionate. S&J Properties is a design-build company that specializes in residential remodeling projects from design to construction. Their Best of House 2018 Client Satisfaction Award is an example of their commitment to being the premier remodeling company of their clients' dreams. Through professionalism, innovation, quality, and service, they build enduring value and lasting relationships. S&J Properties, the Tri-Valley's premier design and remodeling company. Sweeney Kovar Accountants and Advisors have been serving families and businesses in the Tri-Valley since 1984. All of your accounting, tax, and financial planning needs can be addressed by the friendly CPAs at Sweeney Kovar. Conveniently located in Danville, let Sweeney Kovar be your trusted advisor, enable you to keep the important financial promises you have made to your loved ones. Sweeney Kovar Accountants and Advisors, meeting all of your accounting, tax, and financial service needs.
The audio was down. We're back with Monte Vista football, and it's brought to you in part by Reliance Realty. Monica Fosbury of Reliance Realty, where real estate is her passion. Kelly.Snowden of Stewart Title, real partners, real possibilities. BSN Sports, the heart of the game. Round Hill Country Club, an exceptional experience every day. American Asphalt, taking care of business. Muir Orthopedic Specialists, specialized, innovative, compassionate. S&J Properties, the Tri-Valley's premier design and remodeling company. And Sweeney Kovar Accountants and Advisors, meeting all of your accounting, tax, and financial service needs. Monte Vista in the white uniforms, led by quarterback Jack Stewartson, was 21 of 27 last week. Very efficient. Had a turnover in the Monte Vista Mustangs' first possession. Was stripped of the football on the 6-yard line, but was very efficient in literally taking what the defense gave him. His leading target was number 4, Kyle Hayner, had 11 catches for 104 yards, and more than half of those were for first downs. And also junior 2-year varsity player Nate Ricina, number 8, had some big plays for the Mustangs, as well as a big interception that sealed the victory with the interception on the 5-yard line late in the game. For San Leandro, they're led by number 20, Jordan Cobbs. This two-way player has been offered by UNLV, San Jose State, Sac State, and now Utah is heavily recruiting this young man. He had a sack and a pressure last week defensively for against Foothill rather, and on offense, well, he had 8 catches. 7 of those were first downs, including an 8-yard TD, and as we mentioned earlier, he had a 77-yard completion on the first play of scrimmage. The referee, Dennis DeFabio, is out in the field and there for the coin toss. Dylan Lawler, David Hayward, Jack Stewartson, and Connor Shea are the captains for the Mustangs. Jordan Cobb, Hunter Thompson, Jacasey Doro, and quarterback Cameron Stanley are the captains for San Leandro. Monte Vista will get an opportunity to call, and I usually call heads. Beautiful night here in San Leandro. Burrell Field, newly remodeled, was remodeled back here in 2012. Right down the street where now the Marina Shopping Center was the old Pacific High School. So Pacific High School versus San Leandro used to be the big rivalry. But in the early 80s, the high school was shut down. The school district sold the property, and now it is the Marina Shopping Center. So you didn't think you'd learn anything tonight? There you go. And then we have the coin toss. And I believe San Leandro will have the opportunity, and they will receive. And Monte Vista will be defending the north goal, and they'll be kicking off. And we'd like to thank Assistant Principal Jason Strickland and Athletic Director Jessica Lemon for their help with putting together this broadcast. Jessica met us out here on Tuesday to check everything. So both are members of our Get It Club. And matter of fact, Jessica's dad, Jim, is the new girls basketball coach at Monte Vista High School. So thanks to them for their support in helping us bring you this football game. We're coming to you from the S&J Properties broadcast booth here at Burrell Field in San Leandro. This is our first of 6 broadcasts that we'll be bringing you here on NorCal Sports TV of Monte Vista football. And we mentioned our partners earlier, but through their support in supporting these boys and the community, we're able to bring you these football games that can either be watched live or on our YouTube channel at youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. You can also follow us on social media at NorCal Sports TV, and also subscribe to our channel. In the background, you hear the San Leandro Band, and it's really a community affair out here for San Leandro football. They also have their Smash Club, which is their audio-visual club, and they're also streaming this game, and we're all working together, and it's the beautiful thing about high school football. I think we're getting ready for the national anthem before Monte Vista kicker Matt Hoffman kicks things off and gets things started here, and which I've never understood. This is the second game, but it's week 1, so it's the same thing with 0 period. I digress. And I think we're getting ready for our national anthem. We're on the air. And we're waiting for the playing of our national anthem here at Burrell Field in San Leandro. Next week, Monte Vista will be hosting Anley High School in the home opener. Well, we'll talk a little bit more about the teams. Was impressed with the way quarterback number 4, Cameron Stanley, played last week for San Leandro. He was very effective. And we were talking about Cameron Stanley of San Leandro. 14 of 17, 239 yards. That's 82% completion rate. He played a little bit as a junior, had 7 touchdowns, but 10 interceptions. He is being a leader, and Coach Bauer said definitely the most improved player on his team. San Leandro will receive. Number 13, Matt Hoffman, will tee it up for the Mustangs. Last week, he had a good day kicking, especially punting. He had 2 punts inside the 20-yard line and also had a touchback. And in high school, the ball goes in the end zone. It's an automatic touchback, and the ball goes on the 20. Well, we're ready to tee it up here and kick it off the NorCal sports football season. And the ball goes into the end zone, and that's a touchback. Number 12, Daniel Bryant, was trying to save that from going into the end zone, but wasn't able to, and it'll be 1st and 10, San Leandro. From their own 20-yard line. Now, in particular, you've got it, if you, Jordan, and they'll open up in a spread set here. There's 12 guys in the huddle. Man, nothing called by the official, and they'll reset. San Leandro coming out in the shotgun, taking a lot of time. Back judge is on the countdown, and we've got a deep pass right off the get-go, and it's intercepted by junior Connor Shea. He's at the 10. He's into the end zone. No, they call him out of bounds on the 2-yard line. I went Joe Starkey and called it early, Shirley. My first of many mistakes on the night. But San Leandro comes out in a spread formation, single back, and Connor Shea dropped into the zone and made the interception. Shea gets a good drop there, drops about 15 yards, and the 2-year varsity player with the interception. Monte Vista load up on the goal line. And it's a touchdown. Number 22, McGuire Chang with the score. And just like that, Monte Vista leads 6-0. They struggled last week, not scoring an offensive touchdown. And 29 seconds into the game, they've hit pay dirt. And Hoffman's kick is good. Off a Connor Shea interception and a McGuire Chang 2-yard run, Monte Vista leads San Leandro 7-0. You're watching Monte Vista football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists. Stewart. I didn't know that. It's all right. 7-0. And Hoffman will get a chance to kick off again. And that ball will go into the end zone. It'll be another touchback for San Leandro. Well, we'll see what San Leandro comes up with here. They went spread formation, which is a little unusual for them. And Stanley with the interception. Now they're in their more conventional running offense. And he's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. David Hayward with the tackle. Asaro Ahi, who had 3 touchdowns last week. 1 yard, 2 yards, and 5 yards with the carry. Gain of 1. It'll be 2nd and 9 for San Leandro. Kerlick with this fly sweep. But the Mustangs rally to the football. TFL there for Jacob Oliphant. TFL tackle for loss. It is 3rd and 10, 1-yard loss there. And we'll see what San Leandro has cooking here. Their main target on 3rd down last week was number 20, Jordan Cobbs. And he's lined up at tight end. Monte Vista will try to route him off the line of scrimmage. They don't. But Stanley's under pressure. He's scrambling. And depending on where this is spotted, it's still short of the 1st down. It'll be 4th and 1. And we've got a penalty on the field, and they'll see what Coach Russey's going to do. He's going to accept the penalty. It would be 4th and 1 or 4th and 2, but he's going to take the penalty, and it'll march it all the way back to the San Leandro 6-yard line. There's not a lot of plays for 3rd and 23. And if you're Monte Vista, it's situational football. Put your heels at the 30-yard line and keep everything in front of you. 10-11 left in the first quarter here from Burrell Field. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in here to Monte Vista football on NorCal Sports TV. Wing formation for San Leandro. Stanley under pressure. He rolls to his left, and he was nearly past the line of scrimmage. Monte Vista does a good job of rallying up Connor Shea with the tackle, and it'll be Mustangs will get off the field on third down, which they did such a good job of last week. They held Granite Bay just to 3 of 12 on third down conversions. Jacob Oliphant will go deep. He had a 90-yard kickoff return last week for the Mustangs. And Jorge Diaz will do the kicking. He doesn't come off the field, plays offense, defense, and all the special teams. Nice punt. And Monte Vista will get great field position. And Oliphant does what nobody else does, but the official rolled him down. No one blew a whistle. The rule is in football, if the kicking team just touches it, the ball, you can advance the ball at no risk as the receiving team. But the official never blew the whistle, and Oliphant, being sharp there, nearly returned that for a touchdown. The Mustangs will take over on the left hash. Stewartson, Perry, Prochaska, Regina, Hayner, Shea, Lawler, Reichman, Labrie, Wells, and Hayward. Labrie did a good job with some new starters at right guard and left guard with the shotgun snap. And good move. Cribb in motion. Little bubble screen action. It's a double pass, but Cribb couldn't hold on to it. The Mustangs had that set up real well, but unfortunately, if you're going to throw a double pass, you got to complete the first one, and the first one is actually a lateral. It's 8:49 left in the first quarter. Mustangs lose 7 yards on that play, and it'll be 2nd and 17. Mustangs try to set up a screen, and Jordan Cobb with the interception. He smelled that one, and Stewartson with an errant throw. San Leandro didn't bite on the fake, and Cobb, showing his prowess for film study, intercepts that pass. The Mustangs fake the bubble screen out to Hayner, and they try to run a little screen off to the right, but Cobb stays at home. Little sweep run for San Leandro. Jacasey Doro, and he gets a first down, and all of a sudden the momentum is back with the Pirates. The Mustangs had a big opportunity on that first down play, but they lost 7 yards and try to come back with the screen. They smell the tendency and move the ball, get the first down, and they're in Mustang territory. Double wing set for the Pirates. Big gain up the middle. Ahi once again. Great situation for the play caller. 2nd and 4. Can do a lot of things off this. Doro had 47 yards rushing from the wing position last week. He was 18 for 64, 3 TDs that we mentioned earlier, 1 reception. The Pirates will operate out of the pistol. Double wing set. Back to pass. And the Mustangs miss an opportunity for a sack, and Stanley gets the first down. Zach Schriefer had the edge blitz, but was not good in space, and Stanley took advantage of his aggressiveness. He's got an ear on him, but pulls the flag, and Stanley rushes and scrambles for a first down. 1st and 10 on the Mustang 24-yard line. Look for Cobb here, number 20. Inside run. And the tackle made by Miguel Soto, but not before a nice 6-yard gain on first down for the Pirates. 7 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Wing set, 2 receivers to the right. Stanley sprints right. And it's a touchdown. Stanley to Daniel Bryant on the sprint right. And San Leandro, Mustangs turn it over, and San Leandro answers. With 6 minutes and 38 seconds left in the first quarter. "14-yard pass. Stanley to Bryant. And the kick is good, and it's 7-7 here. You're watching Monte Vista football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists. Muir Orthopedic Specialists specialize in orthopedic treatment and care through physical therapy, reconditioning, pain management, and surgery with over 20 doctors in Walnut Creek, San Ramon, Brentwood, and Concord. Muir Orthopedic Specialists, restoring strength, health, and mobility. Go to muirortho.com for more information and testimonials from patients. Muir Orthopedic Specialists, specialized, innovative, compassionate. Diaz will kick off. And Oliphant is deep for the Mustangs. I have a feeling this is going to be a high-scoring game. I was talking to Coach Bowers for the game. I said the first one to 35 wins. Oliphant will take the ball at the 4-yard line, and he'll return it up the middle of the field. He's got a little bit of seam, but then the Pirates rally up to the football, and Monte Vista will take over on their own 24-yard line. Monica Fosbury of Reliance Realty has over 25 years of servicing the Bay Area. She specializes in residential and commercial real estate sales. As a Zillow Premier agent, Monica Fosbury takes great pride in her nationwide relocation services. Her network of professionals behind the scenes surpasses any expectations. Please contact Monica Fosbury of Reliance Realty, where real estate is her passion. Mustangs take over on the 24. Run around the left side, and Perry picks up a nice chunk. 6-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 4. A lot of things you can run off of this. Little play action pass. And the Mustangs go empty set. And Jordan Cobbs has to come out for a play. You want to take advantage of it. 6:01 left here. 6:01 left here in the first quarter from Burrell Field and San Leandro. Little hitch route to Regina. He gets the first down, but there is a penalty on the field. And the back judge slung that one like a proud fly fisherman, and we'll see what Dennis DeFabio has on the call. And I don't know if we'll get a shot of it, but the officials all have earpieces today and a microphone. It is against Monte Vista. So it goes from a first down to now it is going to be playing behind the chains, and it'll be spotted just outside of the 15-yard line. And it'll be 2nd and 19 for Monte Vista. Both teams capitalizing on interceptions and getting scores off those. Hayner in motion. Stewartson back to pass. Little route to Regina. There's a flag on the field. Don't know exactly what the call is. Now, last week, not a lot of penalties called from either team. This week, we've already got a couple of flags. Mustangs called for offensive pass interference. Let's see if we can take a look at it. Didn't really get a chance to see it. Now, offensive guys like me call that a rub. Defensive players will call it a pick or offensive pass interference. 5:33 left here in the first quarter. And Monte Vista going the wrong way, Jim Marshall. Ball is on the 11. They've got to get to the 34. My Chico State math says it's 2nd and 23. Mustangs in a balanced two-wide set. Little inside run to Perry. He breaks a couple of tackles, but then Christopher Chisley rallies up to the football and gets the tackle. .508 left with a clock running here on 2nd down. 5 minutes now left in the quarter. And unless Monte Vista gets a big gain, they might be punting this ball from their own end zone. Stewartson has time. He needs a deep route. And he's ruled out of bounds. Had the 9 route, but Jack Stewartson threw Matt Prochaska out of bounds, and the Mustangs will be punting. Hoffman will do the punting here, and Ben Broughton will do the long snapping. And deep for San Leandro is number 12, Daniel Bryant. Monte Vista had that positive run with Chang after the turnover, but ever since, their offense has just gone backwards. Speaking of backwards, that snap goes out of the end zone, and it is a safety. And now San Leandro leads 9-7, and Monte Vista will have a free kick. Stewart Title makes title and escrow services easy to deliver. It doesn't matter whether you're a home buyer, home seller, lender, broker, or real estate agent. We never stop working to make real estate services an enjoyable experience and to back every title insurance policy with leading underwriting expertise. Contact Business Development Manager Kelly.Snowden with her 25-plus years in the industry to serve you in Alameda and Contra Costa County. A proud mother of a Monte Vista alum, Stewart Title, real partners, real possibilities. Nice kick by Hoffman. Bryant takes it down to the 2-yard line. And the Mustangs rally up, and Hoffman does a good job of flipping the field and takes a negative and makes it a positive. And San Leandro will take over on their own 14-yard line. 13-yard line, rather. We're coming to you from the S&J Properties broadcast booth here in San Leandro. First play of the game, Monte Vista, Connor Shea with the interception, return to the 2, McGuire Chang with the touchdown, Jack Stewartson with an interception, and then San Leandro capitalized. Little inside handoff turned into a sweep by Jacasey Doro, and Monte Vista does a good job of stringing it out, and San Leandro with a small gain, it'll be 2nd and 8. These teams have played 6 times in their history. Monte Vista has won the last 3. The last win for San Leandro was a 60-42 victory at Monte Vista in the NCS playoffs. Probably the worst game defensively the Mustangs have ever played. Another handoff to Ihe, and he picks up a short gain, maybe about 3 yards. And it'll be 3rd and 5. The last win for the Mustangs over San Leandro was in 2011. It was a 28-12 victory. Jeff Lockey's last win as a Monte Vista quarterback. Chabot, we played that game at Chabot College because Burrell Field, where we are today, was getting remodeled. Stanley with a bubble screen, a missed tackle by the Mustangs, but then they rally up. Nice tackle by Zach Schriefer. He missed the opportunity on the sack early in the game. Shows some resiliency there, and the Mustangs look like they have a chance to get off the field on 4th down. Diaz again with the punter. Okay. 2:38 left here in the first quarter. Oliphant deep for the Mustangs. Should get field for, easy for me to say, should get pretty good field position out of this. Oliphant doesn't catch the football, gets it on the hop, and he's met by a host of San Leandro tacklers, and he'll take over on their 45-yard line. A new partner of ours, BSN Sports, the heart of the game. Contact BSN Sales Pro John Gillette at 408-209-6433. Hand off to Perry. Gets 6 yards on the first down. Second and 5 for the Mustangs. Mustangs go empty set here and then shift back. Second and 5, minute 30 left in the first quarter. Run along the left side. Perry has enough for a first down, but then another flag is on the field, and we'll see what the call is. If it is, it'll be the 3rd Monte Vista penalty here in the first quarter. No, it's a face mask, 5-yard variety, and it'll be a first down for the Mustangs. Over the top. He's got a touchdown. 39 yards. Jack Stewartson to the senior, Matt Prochaska, for the touchdown. 39 yards with the over-the-top pass. And the Mustangs answer with 1:19 left in the first quarter. And here's that replay. Stewartson on the play pass. The defense bites up, and Stewartson slings it downfield, and that's a touchdown. The extra point is missed, and it stays 13-9. It's 9. S&J Properties is a design-build company that specializes in residential remodeling projects from design to construction. Their Best of House 2018 Client Satisfaction Award, an example of their commitment to being the premier remodeling company of their clients' dreams. Through professionalism, innovation, quality, and service, they build enduring value and lasting relationships. S&J Properties, the Tri-Valley's premier design and remodeling company. Minute 19. Stewartson to Proshka, 39 yards. And then Hoffman misses the extra point, but then comes back with the touchback, and it'll be 1st and 10 for San Leandro. Okay. Okay. All right. Little buck sweep. And the Mustangs do a good job of playing along the line of scrimmage. And it's a gain of 1. 2nd and 9. Second and 9 for San Leandro. A little play action pass, little buck pass. Stanley's under pressure, and he fumbles the ball, goes out of bounds. But the sack by Zach Schriefer. He missed earlier in the game, but he answered and got home there. And that's a replay of the previous touchdown. It's 3rd and long for San Leandro. And again, Monte Vista has done a good job early this season getting off the field on 3rd down. San Leandro's running out of time here. They're going to have to call a timeout. If my math is correct, the official's doing a countdown in the back. Sprint left by Stanley. He's under pressure. Has really no one to throw to, and the Mustangs rally up. Schriefer and Shea get together, and it'll be 4th down, and the Mustangs get off the field once again. So the end of the first quarter, Monte Vista leads San Leandro 13-9. You are watching Monte Vista football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialist. Sweeney Kovar Accountants and Advisors have been serving families and businesses in the Tri-Valley since 1984. All of your accounting, tax, and financial planning needs can be addressed by the friendly CPAs at Sweeney Kovar. Conveniently located in Danville, let Sweeney Kovar be your trusted advisor, enable you to keep the important financial promises you have made to your loved ones. Sweeney Kovar Accountants and Advisors, meeting all of your accounting, tax, and financial needs. Diaz back to punt, and Oliphant standing at the 50-yard line takes the line drive kick, well, at least tries to, recovers at the 35, and he's got an alleyway to run. He's to the 40, into the 30, the 20, and does it get into the end zone? No. If he would have, it would have been the first punt return in Monte Vista football in over a decade and a half, and it was challenging the coaching staff to break that long streak, because there were times when we were just happy to get the ball back on defense. But Oliphant, it was very similar to his return last week. Took the ball, was going the wrong way, but then got a wall of blockers. And the Mustangs will line up into their goal line offense. Perry deep behind Stewart's, and Perry dives in, and it's a touchdown. But we've got a flag on the field, and it's a hold on Monte Vista, their third penalty of the game. No reason to hold down there when you've only got a block for a count and a half. And the official had a great look at that. Dennis DeFabio, he throws the flag. And so to first and goal, or instead of a touchdown, it's now going to be second and goal from the 12. And it looks like Monte Vista will go back to their conventional formation. 11:36 left in the second quarter. Monte Vista leads 13-9. And Perry will offset to Stewartson's left. Stewardson back to pass. He's under rush, throws the corner route to Hayner. Needed to put a little bit more air on that ball, and it's a touchdown. Hayner had his guy beat. So now it is 2nd and 12 for Coach Russi. Actually, 2nd and goal from the 11. Monte Vista trades the tight end, and Hayner goes in motion. Run along the left side by Perry. Some tough yards, but he finishes the play well, and he gets inside the 5-yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 4. Nice big gain, nice solid gain there on 2nd down by the Mustangs. Hayner, Colonna, and Racina, their wide receivers. Broughton, a tight end. Stewardson, a quarterback. Two-by-two set for the Stangs. Stewardson sprints to the right. He's got Hayner, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Monte Vista. 4-yard pass from Stewardson to Hayner. With 10:53 left in the second quarter. And Hoffman will try to convert this extra point. Last year, He was 22 of 25 on PATs, so 7-8 of field goals. His long was 43 yards. The snapper is Dylan Lawler, and the holder is Miguel Soto. So it's like kickball, and it's a do-over. Hoffman trying to make this 20-9. And the kick is good. And with 10 minutes and 53 seconds left in the second quarter, Monte Vista leads San Leandro 20-9. You are watching Monte Vista football on NorCal Sports TV. And here's the sprint to Hainer, runs a little flat route, gets his head turned around, and San Leandro didn't defend that very well. Monica Fosbury of Reliance Realty has over 25 years of servicing the Bay Area. She specializes in residential and commercial real estate sales. As a Zillow Premier agent, Monica Fosbury takes great pride in her nationwide relocation services. Her network of professionals behind the scenes surpasses any expectations. She enjoys working and meeting new clients, from the first-time home buyer to investor buying an apartment building. Please contact Monica Fosbury of Reliance Realty, where real estate is her passion. Hoffman with the kick. Taking it on the 5-yard line. And Monte Vista breaks down, meaning they kind of break down their feet, not break down in the coverage. And the tackle just outside the 20-yard line. It'll be spotted at the 22. Getting some scores, at least one score from East Bay Athletic League. Antioch leads Cal High 20-zip. And we've got a procedure penalty on San Leandro. Jack Stewartson with 2 touchdown passes. Proshka for 39 yards and Hainer for 4 yards. Inside run, and the Mustangs rally up, and Racina comes down from a safety position to team up with his fellow 2-year junior player Connor Shea for the tackle. It's going to be 2nd and 15. And the only pass that Jordan Cobbs has caught tonight was one thrown by Jack Stewartson of Monte Vista. So they have done a good job of not allowing him to catch a pass, whereas 20 was one of the keys coming into this game. He's now lined up as a wing. And he's going to run deep right down the middle, and Monte Vista has coverage. And we've got a sack. Mikey Roy, the senior, who had a big tackle in the end zone last week for a safety, comes off the edge, and San Leandro had no idea how to protect on that play. And right there on your screen, number 6. Oh, that was the inside run, the play before. That's all right. Mikey Roy looped inside and got the sack. Well done. 3rd and forever for San Leandro. Little wing counter, and the Mustangs rally up. And the tackle machine, better known as Connor Shea, with the play. And Monte Vista once again with another stop with 8 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Another stop for the Mustangs. Oliphant with the big punt return in the previous possession, got the ball around the 30, came back and returned it down to the 2-yard line. He is definitely a weapon. High snap. Mustangs almost get to it. Oliphant chooses not to receive the punt, and it's down at the 47-yard line. Another stop for the Mustangs, and they'll get the ball back in great field position with 8:13 left in the second quarter. We are coming to you from the S&J Properties broadcast booth at Burrell Field in San Leandro. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in here on NorCal Sports TV. Run to Perry. He's hit hard, but he gains 7 yards on that. He'll take that hit anytime. Only had one carry as a sophomore. Has just showed a lot of improvement this year. Has great vision, and it's in his blood. His brother Shane was a heck of a tailback for us, and he's up at Montana State working his magic. Got a lot of Monte Vista alums playing at the next level. Always proud of those boys. Broughton in motion. Run around the edge. Perry with another first down. And the ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line, and it's another first down for the Mustangs. Monte Vista wants to pound the rock, but they also like to throw it, and showed good balance last week. The only thing they didn't have last week were the big plays. They've had some tonight. The 39-yard play-action pass over the top by Stewart to Proshka was evidence of that. Stewart is back to pass on first down. Throws a deep corner out to Hayner, and he can't come up with a good defense that time. Enoch Ampomfo with the pass defense. And it's 2nd and 10. Corner route to Hayner. And good coverage. And San Leandro is going to play a lot of man. But if you can move the ball running-wise, they can't just get into their blitz packages and come from every possible angle and gap. This is where they'll come. It's 2nd and 10. Look for a screen of some kind or draw for the Mustangs. Stewartson sprints right. And there was definitely a mistake by the outside receiver on his route. He went deep, and I think Stewardson was expecting him to run something along the sidelines. And the junior quarterback does a good job of just throwing the ball away and not trying to be a hero and force it and turn it over. Third and 10. Might be 4-down territory for Coach Russi. Stewardson steps up in the pocket. He's under rush. He flips it to Proshka, and he picks up something, a little Brett Favre-esque play by Stewardson, and that'll pick up 4. It'll be fourth and it picks up 3. It'll be 4th and 7, and we'll see what Coach Russi has called. Empty set for the Mustangs. If you're running these routes, you got to run past the chains. Here comes San Leandro. Racina runs past the chains and even more. He breaks 2 tackles. He's into the end zone. Nate Racina not only converts the first down, he gets the touchdown. Touchdown, Monte Vista. Stewartson to Racina. With 5:51 left in the second quarter. Stewartson with his third touchdown pass of the half. And Hoffman's kick is good. And it is now 27-9 from the pass from Stewartson to Racina. You're watching Monte Vista football. Here's the replay. Racina goes past the chains, gets a little help, and he breaks the tackle, and he gets into the end zone. No worries. Hoffman with the kick. He's been busy tonight. 32-yard pass. So Stewartson has a touchdown pass of 39, 4, and 32. Might have to pull out the record books tonight. Short kick by Hoffman. Fielded at the 15. And the Mustangs rally up, and it's a return to the 30-yard line. And that was Daniel Bryant with the return. At some point, San Leandro has to answer, because here's a couple of things. Number one, Monte Vista gets the opening kick of the second half. So if they get a stop here, they could do the old winners outs. Run by San Leandro, gain of 5. Ihe with the run. And that's the San Leandro band in the background. 5 minutes and 37 seconds left. In the second quarter. Third and 5. Monte Vista has had a handful of stops on third down to get off the field tonight. See what they do here. Inside run, and the Mustangs aren't fooled. And then we've got a late flag. And we've got a hold. Preliminary signal is a holding penalty on San Leandro, and I imagine that it's even though it's 4th and short. And we got a personal foul. It wasn't a holding penalty. It was a personal foul. So now it'll be spotted on the 24-yard line. San Leandro's got to get to the 40, so they need a 16-yard gain. And Monte Vista just needs to play situational football here. Fumble snap by Stanley. And he runs to his left, and he just throws it away. And the Mustangs get off the field on 4th down. The clock stopped, and there's 4 minutes and 56 seconds left in the second quarter. Diaz will come on to punt, and Oliphant will be back to return. And San Leandro will punt. Clock is stopped. Monte Vista has 3 timeouts with 4:56 left in the half. You're watching Monte Vista football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists. Oliphant catches that around the 30-yard line, and he heads straight up the field. Love how this kid returns the football. He fumbles the football, and we'll see who recovers. How I know he fumbled it is when those sandbags come out, that usually means the possession, the ball's on the ground. But I think Monte Vista recovered, and they'll take over right at the 50-yard line with 4:39 left in the half. McGuire Chang in at tailback, Stewartson in the pistol, Hayner in motion. Play action pass, Stewartson. He's got a man over the top. Kelowna. The ball wasn't thrown where it was supposed to. Kelowna had to come back for the football and just couldn't hold on. So incomplete, and Coach Russey showing the tendency to go over the top on first down. 2nd and 10 for the Mustangs. And we've got a timeout on the field. Muir Orthopedic Specialists, specialized, innovative, compassionate, S&J Properties, the Tri-Valley's premier design and remodeling company. Sweeney Kovar Accountants and Advisors, meeting all of your accounting, tax, and financial service needs. Monica Fosbury of Reliance Realty, where real estate is her passion. Kelly.Snowden of Stewart Title, Real Partners, Real Possibilities. BSN Sports, the heart of the game. Round Hill Country Club, an exceptional experience every day. American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. After the timeout, it's 2nd and 10 for Monte Vista. Lights haven't taken quite full effect yet. Still here at dusk. Here in Burrell Field, little inside run to Chang. Makes a nice cut up the field. Doesn't quite get enough. Oh, he gets enough for the first down. The fun size running back finds a little gap and keeps pushing and gets the first down. They make him come out for a play after he had the bottle top tackle. First down, Monte Vista. Gavin Cribb into the ball game for the Mustangs. Had 8 carries for 57 yards last week. Just a sophomore. Bootleg right and hits Broughton right in the hands. But we've got a penalty. Not sure what the call is, as the officials converged in attempts to get the call right. Ineligible receiver downfield. Got to be disciplined there. And not too many times you have such a wide open receiver like that, and Broughton's got to catch that ball with his eyes and tuck it in, but it would have been called back anyway. Little smoke screen to Regina, and he goes along the San Leandro sidelines, and he'll pick up 10 yards, and it'll be 2nd and 5 for Monte Vista. 3:32 left in the second quarter. Monte Vista has all 3 timeouts. Their goal here would be to drain this clock all the way down, score, and then get the opening kick of the second half. Cribb cuts up inside, and we've got another penalty on the field. Last week had very few penalties. This week, lots and lots of penalties. And illegal procedure on Monte Vista. I don't know if they had enough guys on the line of scrimmage. But now it'll be 3rd down or 2nd down and 12 for Coach Russi. And the clock will wind here. Just under 3 minutes left in the half. Stewartson back to pass. Deep out route to Regina. He's short of the first down, but picks up a nice chunk, and it'll be 3rd and just over. It'll be it'll be 2 yards for the first down. Nice timing there by the 2 juniors. And that's the benefit of having a lot of sophomores up last season. Those kids become juniors, and they're experienced varsity football players. And Stewartson and Regina and Connor Shea and Shriever, lots of guys that played as sophomores are doing a good job for Coach Russi. Little inside run. It doesn't go very well. And it'll be 4th down and a long 4 yards to go. And I have a feeling that Coach Russi might wind this down and call a timeout. And I think that's exactly what he's going to do. And Coach Russi is going to call a timeout with 1 minute and 51 seconds left in the half. Muir Orthopedic Specialist, specializing in orthopedic treatment and care through physical therapy, reconditioning, pain management, and surgery with over 20 doctors in Walnut Creek, San Ramon, Brentwood, and Concord. Muir Orthopedic Specialist, restoring strength, health, and mobility. Go to muirortho.com for more information and testimonials from patients. Muir Orthopedic Specialist, specialized, innovative, compassionate. S&J Properties is a design-build company that specializes in residential remodeling projects from design to construction. Their Best of House 2018 Client Satisfaction Award is an example of their commitment to being the premier remodeling company of their clients' dreams. S&J Properties, the Tri-Valley's premier design and remodeling company. Looks like Coach Russi has decided to punt the football here. Ball on the San Leandro 35. Interesting call off the timeout. Did a good job of taking off as much time of that clock as possible. And then Monte Vista calls another timeout, and it looks like they might be attempting a field goal. It's a long field goal, and it's not good weather. But if the ball does go into the end zone, San Leandro will get the ball on the 20. But if it's blocked, this wouldn't be a good situation. 52-yard kick from Hoffman. His longest career is 43. And he's kicking into a slight breeze. And that ball's going to go short, and the ball will go on the 20-yard line as a touchback. So San Leandro will take over with 1 minute and 46 seconds left as they trail Monte Vista 27-9 here at Burrell Field in San Leandro. We are coming to you from the S&J Properties broadcast booth in Burrell Field. First and 10 on their own 20 for the Pirates. Jordan Cobb has not been a factor tonight offensively. Little fly sweep run. Pick up about 14. Jacasey Doro with the run. And we've got, you guessed it, another penalty flag on the field. Halftime score, Monterey Trail leads San Ramon Valley 14-7. And we had a score earlier. I'm sure it's changed, but Antioch was leading Cal High 20-0. San Leandro football, don't want to turn it over here on your own 10. Stanley back to pass. He's under duress. He's way past the line of scrimmage, but yet, oh yeah, there's the flag. The officials got that one. It's a legal forward pass. So a legal forward pass, and that'll be march back half the distance. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/NorCalSportsTV. Subscribe to our channel, get alerts of our future broadcasts. Next week, we'll be at Monte Vista for the Monte Vista home opener. And we've also got Modesto Junior College football as they'll be hosting Laney College. Clock continues to run. It's third down. I think Monte Vista only has one timeout left. They used two in the last possession. And San Leandro runs it smart here. They might be able to run out the clock with this play. Stanley back to pass. And he's tackled. Is he in the end zone? Russi calls a timeout, and there's a sack on the 1 yard line. And now San Leandro is going to have to punt the ball from their own end zone with 15 seconds left in the quarter. Stanley's just holding on to the football way too long, and there isn't any receivers open. So Oliphant's back, and he's at the San Leandro 35-yard line. Now, he could fair catch this and have a chance for a free kick off a tee for 3 points, or he could just return it. Short kick. Oliphant takes it at the 45. He's up to the 40. He runs by 2 San Leandro guys. He's inside the 20-yard line, and at worst case, Monte Vista is going to get a chance for a field goal attempt if they want it. Great job by Coach Russi in situational football. Held the timeout in his back pocket. The Mustangs got the sack on the 1-yard line, and now he has a chance to get 3 points out of it. And the tee will be on the 21-yard line. It'll be a 31-yard attempt for the left-footed Matt Hoffman. And this is a chance for winners outs for the Mustangs. They get it here. They're going to get the ball out to start the second half. Hoffman with the kick. And it's good as the horn sounds. 33-yard field goal by Matt Hoffman. And the Mustangs are 2 for 2 on key 3 possessions. And what are key 3 possessions? Are your first possession of the game, your last possession of the half, and they will get the ball to start the second half. Stewart Title makes title and escrow services easy to deliver. It doesn't matter whether you're a home buyer, home seller, lender, broker, or real estate agent. We never stop working to make real estate services an enjoyable experience and to back every title insurance policy with leading underwriting expertise. Contact Business Development Manager Kelly.Snowden with her 25-plus years in the industry to serve you in Alameda and Contra Costa County. A proud mother of a Monte Vista alum. Stewart Title, real partners, real possibilities. Sweeney Kovar and accountants and advisors have been serving families and businesses in the Tri-Valley since 1984. All of your accounting, tax, and financial planning needs can be addressed by the friendly CPAs at Sweeney Kovar, conveniently located in Danville. Let Sweeney Kovar be your trusted advisor and enable you to keep the important financial promises you have made to your loved ones. Sweeney Kovar and accountants and advisors, meeting all of your accounting, tax, and financial service needs. We're going to take a brief audio break after we do a quick review of the first half. Connor Shea's interception return down to the San Leandro 2-yard line led to McGuire Chang's 2-yard run, and Monte Vista led 7-0. Then a Jordan Cobb interception of a screen pass by Jack Stewartson, and San Leandro took advantage and scored on that drive and tied the score at 17-7. Then Stewartson, with 1:19 left in the quarter, the first quarter, had a 39-yard touchdown strike. Stewartson to Proshka, and it was 13-9. The Monte Vista Mustangs missed the extra point. Prior to that, San Leandro tackled Monte Vista in the end zone for a safety. So at this point, it's 13-9. A Stewartson to Hayner 4-yard touchdown pass after a nice return put the Mustangs up. And then Stewartson to Regina for 32 yards. And at that time, it was 27-9. Monte Vista got a sack, had it called a late timeout, and Coach Russi managing the clock very well. Brings on Matt Hoffman, who kicked the 31-yard field goal, and to made it 30-9. You are watching Monte Vista football on NorCal Sports TV. Easy for me to say. NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists. We're going to take a brief audio break, and we'll come back for the start of the second half here in San Leandro. We're back here at Monte Vista, and you're watching Monte Vista football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialist. And here's a sports tip from our partner at Muir Orthopedic Specialists.
Hi, I'm David Hayward with Monte Vista Football. Lisa, what are some hydration tips before games?
So a rule of thumb for me is that every female should drink about 3 of these Gatorade bottles a day. They're 32-ounce water bottles, so you should drink at least 64 ounces, and for males, you should drink at least 4 of these. Another rule of thumb is when you're thirsty. So the symptom of dehydration is excessive thirst, so don't wait till you're thirsty to start drinking water. Always just drink beforehand, because that means you're hydrated. Another thing you want to replenish when you're working out is electrolytes. Electrolytes are optimal for muscle contractions as well as performance, and it can prevent muscle cramping and fatigue. So you can get those replacements using Gatorade or Powerade or any type of sports beverage.
Don't even worry about Monte Vista football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Muir Orthopedic Specialists, specialized, innovative, compassionate. S&J Properties, the Tri-Valley's premier design and remodeling company. Sweeney Kovar Accountants and Advisors, meeting all of your accounting, tax, and financial service needs. Monica Fosbury of Reliance Realty, where real estate is her passion. Kelly.Snowden of Stewart Title, real partners, real possibilities. BSN Sports, the heart of the game. Round Hill Country Club, an exceptional experience every day. American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. Monte Vista leads San Leandro 30-9. Some big plays that weren't part of the offense last week have been on display today, as Jack Stewartson has 3 touchdown passes for the Mustangs. And they have been so efficient defensively, they just getting stops on third down and getting off the field. Jacob Oliphant doing a good job of returning punts and getting Monte Vista in positive situations. And so that is some good things in showing that resiliency that Coach Russi had talked about. And why is 9 a magic number for Monte Vista? Well, we've had some great players wear number 9. My first quarterback we had at Monte Vista, Chris Buchanan, wore number 9. But 4 times in the history of Monte Vista football, they've scored 9 points. And every single one of those games, they won, including last week against Granite Bay. Next week on NorCal Sports TV, we'll be at Sam Zackheim Field for the Stings home opener as they host Anley of Sebastopol. And that game will start at 7:30. That is allow our guests from Anley to travel from Sonoma County. So what's the best way to find out about upcoming Monte Vista or NorCal Sports TV broadcast? Is subscribe to our YouTube channel. You're probably watching it right now at youtube.com/NorCal Sports TV. Doesn't cost any money. You will get an alert and get an opportunity to watch a football game for free with replay, and you just have to put up with the ball club longtime football coach here, Chris Babcock. We are coming to you from the S&J Properties broadcast booth, and Diaz is about to kick off, and the special teams weapon, Jacob Oliphant, waits the kick here in San Leandro. And that ball will be kicked into the end zone, and Diaz with the touchback, and Monte Vista will take over on offense. Now, key 3 possessions, we talked about it right before the end of the half. Here's a chance for Monte Vista to go 3 for 3, and there are not too many times that I remember the old Mustangs going 3 for 3 on key 3 possessions and either being +1 or even in the turnover ratio. Monte Vista has thrown 1 interception. San Leandro's thrown 1 interception, so they're even Steven. Stewartson hand the ball off, and I believe that's Perry with the football. No, that is Gavin Cribb. And he picks up a nice gain for 4 yards. And so I was talking to Matt Russi last night, and asked him what kind of script you have. And he said, I'm not going with a script this week. I only called 2 plays off the script last week. Well, non-script or script or extemporaneous work with the offensive play calling, Matt Russi doing a good job. McGuire Chang offset to Stewartson's left, and he loses a couple yards as San Leandro shoots a couple of linebackers right up the A-gap, and Jordan Cobbs with the tackle. Jordan Cobbs had 8 receptions last week, 7 for first downs. He has the same amount of catches as I do tonight, 0. And so that's the Mustangs getting their nose deep into the scouting report and knowing the tendencies of the Pirates. Passing situation, 3rd and long. Stewardson with the play-action pass, deep comeback route to Ricina, and he can't hold on, and the Mustangs will punt. Pretty good timing, but they couldn't convert on 3rd down, and the Mustangs will punt. Matt Hoffman will be back to punt, and number 12, Daniel Bryant, will be back to receive. Bryant had a 24-yard rushing touchdown last week and had a couple of receptions for 25 yards. Punt by Hoffman is bouncing the wrong way, and that ends up being about a 13-yard punt. Not well executed, and gives San Leandro absolutely fantastic field position. 10:25 left in the 3rd quarter. San Leandro will take over on the Monte Vista 37-yard line. You are watching Monte Vista football on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in on this Friday night. Monte Vista hosts Anley next Friday at 7:30, and we'll bring you that game live. Double wing set for the Pirates. See if they get back to the running game here. And they do. Inside run. And a pickup of 6 yards from San Leandro. Trayvon Lope coming into the ball game. Stanley gets the play call and he'll come back out to the field and set his huddle. Monte Vista led 13-9 after the first quarter, then scored 17 points, 17 unanswered points to lead 30-9. Doro with the run, and he stopped short of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Pirates. Great story this summer. Charles Leno, former San Leandro player, played at Boise State. Big offensive tackle for the Chicago Bears, purchased jerseys for his alma mater, and Coach Bowers is just a proud moment and something that Leno could check off his bucket list. The Pirates convert on, get the first down of the second half, and that ball will be spotted on the 25-yard line. And San Leandro can score points in a hurry. We saw that last week. Got a lot of time left, and I think they might have thought at halftime maybe we're trying to get a little too fancy. Let's go and play Pirate football and inside run and throw to score. Double wing set. And Stanley in the pistol. Fumbles the snap, throws into the end zone. Monte Vista's got good coverage. And then there's a flag on the field for Noah. Miguel Soto's got coverage all the way. But the official called through the flag, and the back judge trying to get involved, and we'll see what the penalty is. And here's the signal from Dennis DeFabio. And it's a pass interference on Monte Vista. Both players were getting physical for the football. Soto played the football, but the back judge, who hasn't thrown, that's his second flag he's thrown tonight, saw otherwise. So San Leandro's in golden position here at the 12-yard line. And the short punt by Hoffman, the Pirates look like they're on their way of capitalizing a score. Little lead run up the gut. And they'll pick up about 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8 for San Leandro. First play of the game, Connor Shea intercepted, returned it down to the 2-yard line, and McGuire Chang got to pay dirt with the touchdown, and the Mustangs led 7-0. Doro cuts inside, but the Mustangs doing a good job of, once again, not over-penetrating and playing disciplined defense along the line of scrimmage, and they hold the Pirates to no gain. And this is where the Pirates have not been successful tonight on third down. It's 3rd and long. On several occasions, the Mustangs have been able to get to the quarterback, Stanley, and hasn't been able to set his feet and throw. And there were some protection breakdowns last week against Foothill, but so many big plays overcame it. Stanley sprints to his right, and he's under pressure. He scrambles, and we've got a holding penalty thrown back, and that play will come back. And it'll be if it's at the spot of the foul, this is going to be a real costly penalty for Coach Bowers' Pirates. That one's definitely coming back. And you'll see the hold. That's literally just a takedown right there. Official right on top of the call. And our director, Jason Green, working his magic with the replay. So it'll be 3rd and long. And if you're San Leandro, you can't expect to get this all back in one play. You'd like to pick up half of the distance you need for the gain to first down. Stanley throws, and he picks up more. Nice catch along the sideline. And that's number 5, Amari Roberson with the reception and the nice footwork along the sideline. They picked up more than half, and it's now 4th and 3 from the 5-yard line. Big pickup there. Stanley to Roberson. Looked like they practiced that a few times, and Stanley has just shown great timing here at some points. But the Mustangs rally up, And they get the stop on 4th down, and Monte Vista will take over on the 5-yard line. Nice defense by the Mustangs. And they just outnumbered San Leandro there. 6:54 left in the third quarter, and Monte Vista bends but doesn't break, and they show that resiliency once again. Hoffman with not the best kick of his career, but the Mustangs step up like last week when Gavin Cribb fumbled. Nate Ricina stepped up and made the interception, and what I liked about that, Gavin Cribb was the first player out in the field to pick up Nate Ricina and say thank you. Simple run along the edge, and the Mustangs don't pick up much. Matter of fact, McGuire Chang will lose 2 yards. You can't run. You've got to go north and south. You can't pick up yardage running your left or your right. San Leandro's too physical and is too athletic on defense, especially when you're on your own 5-yard line. Plant your foot in the ground and get something north and south. 2nd and 13, Stewartson at Connor Shea, late arrival on Mustang Airlines. The Mustangs going to their goal line set. Chang with a run, and he picks up the yardage he lost, but he's back to the original line of scrimmage, and it's 3rd and 10. The Mustangs have done tonight is run a route to the chains and have had guys open. Couple of times they've converted, couple of times the receivers dropped the football. Substitutions for the Mustangs, looks like they'll go to a 4 wideout set. 3 wideouts, and Connor Shea will be the inline tight end with his hand on the ground. 9 route up the field to Ricina. Officials call a pass interference. Cornerback wouldn't let him get to the ball, and the Mustangs will get a first down. It wasn't Jack Stewartson's best thrown football. He'll be the first to tell you. But credit the junior Nate Ricina showing a little bit of gamesmanship on the short throw, trying to get back to the ball, throwing those shoulders and hands up, and the official with the flag. And that's a costly penalty, Captain Obvious. It won't be an automatic first down. The play won't count. It's only it's a 10-yard penalty, so it'll be 3rd and 2 for the Mustangs. Bootleg left, throw to Connor Shea, and he's got big yardage. And the big fella's going to get into the end zone. On the naked right, Stewartson to Connor Shea. 84 yards. Stewartson to Connor Shea. The crossing route to the tight end, which has been a staple of this offense for a long time. And we've got a replay after Hoffman's attempted PAT. And that kick is good. And it's now 37-9. And here's the touchdown score. Shea lined up on the left. He comes all the way across the formation. Stewartson hits him in stride. And San Leandro's in a man-to-man defense. And look at the cavalry leading the way. And Shea will get the touchdown and play that rouser. The Mustangs lead 37-9. You are watching Monte Vista football on NorCal Sports TV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists. Hoffman, who's a busy man tonight, will get the kickoff. So Monte Vista holds on downs, gets the pass interference call. And the Mustangs run the tight end crossing route, and they hit the big score, 84 yards. Mustangs on the kickoff do a good job of not running too far up the field, and San Leandro will take over at the 26-yard line rather. Muir Orthopedic Specialists specialize in orthopedic treatment and care through physical therapy, reconditioning, pain management, and surgery with over 20 doctors in Walnut Creek, San Ramon, Brentwood, and Concord. Muir Orthopedic Specialists, restoring strength, health, and mobility. Go to MuirOrtho.com for more information and testimonials from patients. Muir Orthopedic Specialists, specialized, innovative, compassionate. Back to pass goes Stanley, and he just simply throws it away. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Pirates. Keys of this game coming in, according to Coach Russi, don't give up the big play, and the defense has certainly done their job with that. They've made San Leandro drive the length of the field, and frankly, they haven't been able to. They scored on a short field off a Stewartson touchdown, but since then, the kid's thrown 4 touchdowns. Pressure. Stanley gets away, but not before Zach Schriefer is there to clean up the mess, and doesn't get the sack because he gains 1 yard, but a lot of guys missed tackles there, but there was a lot of guys to clean up the play. Good things happen when you rally to the football. 11 hats to the football is a healthy defense. Clock running here in San Leandro, 4-minute mark. Here, third quarter, we're coming to you from the S&J Properties broadcast booth at Burrell Field in San Leandro. 4 wide set for San Leandro. Stanley looking to go deep, and he's sacked by David Hayward. I wonder if Hayward hydrated this week. The two-way starter with the sack. David with offers from Sac State, Montana State, and UTEP. Got the big play there. They just haven't done San Leandro's offensive line hasn't done a good job of protecting Stanley. He hasn't had a chance to throw with any timing, constantly under duress. And when that happens and you're not used to throwing the football, it presents problems. Oliphant back to take this punt at his own 38-yard line, heads straight up the field and gets a return of about 14 yards. S&J Properties is a design-build company that specializes in residential remodeling projects from design to construction. Their Best of House 2018 Client Satisfaction Award is an example of their commitment to being the premier remodeling company of their clients' dreams. Through professionalism, innovation, quality, and service, they build enduring value and lasting relationships. S&J Properties, the Tri-Valley's premier design and remodeling company. Broughton trades to the right. Stewartson sends Hayner in motion. 1st and 10 for the Mustangs. Cribb with the run. Picks up maybe 1. Nice defense that time by San Leandro. Big play. Stewartson to Shea for 84 yards, but not quite the longest touchdown in Monte Vista history. You know who has the second longest touchdown in Monte Vista history? He wore number 33, and he graduated in 2005. He's now the head coach of the Monte Vista Mustangs, Matt Russi. It was against Amador Valley. Went 90 yards. And he's still tired. Just kidding. 2nd and 10, Cribb with a run. He's got a little bit of room in front of him. and a little straight arm, and he'll gain about 8 yards, and it'll be 3rd and short. Clock stopped, 2:13 left in the third quarter. Can't thank our partners for stepping up and helping NorCal Sports TV bring you Monte Vista football this season. Just shows you how special the Monte Vista football program is and will continue to be. 3rd and 4, see what Coach Russi has dialed up here. San Leandro blitzes, corner route to Hayner, and he catches that, and he's tackled rudely at the 15-yard line. But there's a first down, and then some. The Mustangs are in the red zone. Stewartson that time put plenty of air underneath the ball, and Hayner with the corner route. Well done. And we've got time to show this. Back to pass, hits Hayner, and nice play afterwards. And we'll go back to live action. Cribb picks up about 3, and he's tackled out of bounds, and we've got a holding call on Monte Vista. So when I talk to Coach Russi next week, I guarantee you one of the things he's going to tell me they need to clean up is their penalties, especially when they get inside the red zone. They've had multiple penalties when they get inside the red zone, and they've been able to overcome it. But the schedule that's presented to them for the rest of the season, they won't be so fortunate all the time. So Monte Vista playing behind the chains. It's 1st and 20 with less than a minute left. Hand off to Chang, and he makes one tackler miss, but then 3 others gang up on him, and it'll be a 2-yard loss. Not every touchdown or not every play is meant to be a touchdown. At some point, you've got to just get north, would be this direction, and go north and plant your foot in the ground. You keep running laterally, everybody's going to rally up. So 2nd and long. Hayner in motion towards the Monte Vista bench. Little bootleg, dumps it to Hayner, makes one guy miss, makes another miss, cuts against the grain, and picks up a big gain, but I believe we have another flag on the field. And here's the call, personal foul, face mask, and that'll be a first down for Monte Vista. Well, here's what I like what Jack Stewardson has done this year. He's taking what the defense gives you, and what we've always told Jack, most high school players aren't very good tacklers, and this is an example. Get the ball to your receiver and let him work his magic. End of the third quarter, Monte Vista leads 37-9. Sweeney Kovar and Accountants Advisors have been serving families and businesses in the Tri-Valley since 1984. All your county tax and financial planning needs can be addressed by the friendly CPAs at Sweeney Kovar. Conveniently located in Danville, let Sweeney Kovar be your trusted advisor and enable you to keep the important financial promises you have made to your loved ones. Sweeney Kovar and Accountants and Advisors, meeting all of your accounting, tax, and financial needs. Monica Fosbury, of Reliance Realty has over 25 years of servicing the Bay Area. She specializes in residential and commercial real estate sales. As a Zillow Premier agent, Monica Fosbury takes great pride in her nationwide relocation services. Her network of professionals behind the scenes surpasses any expectations. She enjoys working and meeting new clients, from the first-time home buyer to investor buying an apartment building. Please contact Monica Fosbury of Reliance Realty, where real estate is her passion. First and goal for the Mustangs. Chang with the run, and he finishes, and he's into the end zone for a touchdown. Chang's second touchdown of the game. 7-yard run. And the Mustangs lead 43-9 as Hoffman will come in for the extra point. Chang had the first score of the game for the Mustangs, and I loved how he planted his foot in the ground and got north and south. With 11:55 left in the fourth quarter, Chang with the touchdown. Soto will hold. Lawler will snap, and Hoffman with the kick. He's missed one extra point tonight, but he made a big field goal at the end of the half, and he converts another extra point, and Monte Vista leads this one 44-9. And here's the scoring play. Monte Vista in their goal line offense. And Chang gets off the football and finishes right there and gets into the end zone. The fun-size running back with his second score. Stewart Title makes title and escrow services easy to deliver. It doesn't matter whether you're a home buyer, home seller, lender, broker, or real estate agent. We never stop working to make real estate services an enjoyable experience and to back every title insurance policy with leading underwriting expertise. Contact Business Development Manager Kelly.Snowden with her 25-plus years in the industry to serve you in Alameda and Contra Costa County. A proud mother of a Monte Vista alum. Stewart Title, real partners, real possibilities. Hoffman will kick off, and I think he's got the win. He should kick this one right into the end zone. And it's taken at the 1. Nice return, but Proshka comes from the other side of the field with the tackle, and it'll be a San Leandro first down. I just got a great picture from Kenny Kahn, one of the assistant principals over at Monte Vista. They've got the return to school dance tonight, and they've got the game streamed on a wall. Pretty good stuff there, huh? Monte Vista pride showing strong. 44-9 here. Little screen pass. And the Mustangs rally up to the football. IE with about a 6-yard gain, and the Mustangs will give that up all day long with this big lead. We're coming to you from the S&J Properties broadcast booth. You're watching Monte Vista football on NorCal SportsTV, presented by Muir Orthopedic Specialists. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in. Next Friday, we'll be at home at Sam Zuckheim Field for the Mustangs home opener. Stanley sprint left. He's under pressure and forced out of bounds. Josh Zeising, just a sophomore, with the pressure there. Sam Zuckheim Field. Everybody calls it stadium, but if you go inside the field and you go to the flagpole, there's a commemorative plaque honoring Mr. Zuckheim, who is one of the original administrators to start in the early 70s the North Coast Section playoffs. You heard it here first. Monte Vista playing along the line of scrimmage. They haven't made a tackle, but they didn't over-pursue, and they get another stop on third down. I don't know if they'll be San Leandro will be going for it. Four touchdown passes by Jack Stewartson has led the Pirates. Great coverage there by the Mustangs on Jordan Cobbs, who had 8 receptions last week, 7 of those for first downs. He's getting Sandy Koufaxed right now, which is a shutout. If you don't know who Sandy Koufax is, Google it, and shame on you. Monte Vista takes over on downs. Seeing some new players out on the field for the Mustangs. Stewartson has passes of 39, 4, 32, and 84 yards. The Mustangs a little disorganized, and that's a good thing. And the reason I say that is coaches are trying to get guys into the game. These kids have been working hard since January. And so sometimes it's not the easiest to get everybody in. Who's at quarterback right now? The sophomore, Gavin Cribb. And he hands off to Ryan Neely. And see the kids supporting him. And you know why? Because Ryan Healy runs the snot out of the football on the scout team. And there's not a more tougher position in football than to be the scout team running back, because everybody wants to hit you and tackle you, and they're not supposed to go to the ground, but inevitably you do. Ryan Neely just continues to play the game, and you can see how his teammates supported him and finished the play. So Gavin Cribb getting some snaps at quarterback. He is the backup quarterback for the Mustangs. And he's also one of the running backs. And the last of the Cribb brothers. Neely once again plants his foot on the ground and picks up about 6 yards. I mean, the Mustangs have run the ball okay tonight, but they've been really dealing it from the air. And Stewartson has had a couple of passes dropped. He did throw an interception. And that'll probably be when I talk to Jack after the game, that'll probably be the first thing he says. Got that pick. That's the kind of player he is. The long line of great quarterbacks that we have been so fortunate to have at Monte Vista. And I know you're watching in, Jay Kaner. You're definitely one of those up there playing at Washington with your teammate Peyton Henry. We either have not enough guys on the line of scrimmage. I think we have a procedure on Monte Vista. Hayner, Lockey, Nottingham, McAllister, Wright. Long list of great quarterbacks. And I'd be remiss to say a shout out to the big fella, Super Bowl champion Zachary Ertz finding pay dirt for that game-winning touchdown in the Super Bowl. When he was diving in and that football, all of us, the old Monte Vista family, was on his back as he was carrying us to that celebration. And watching him last night, he just continues to get better and refine his game. Last night, blocking out in space on some screenplays, and he's going to have another big year for the Eagles. 2nd and 6 for the Mustangs, close to the 4-minute mark here in San Leandro. Neely was running along the line of scrimmage, then he plants a foot in the ground. But look at the guys, look at the linemen finishing the play. Just pushing. And that's the beauty of football. And when everybody can get dirty and can get into a ball game such early in the season, it builds everybody's confidence. And a lot of guys getting their first varsity action tonight. They'll have something to talk about over the weekend to mom and dad and their families. So that's always a win-win for everybody. And once again, we'll be in Monte Vista at Sam Zackheim Field at 7:30 next Friday as the Anley Tigers come to town. Neely once again, nice cut up the middle. And he gets another first down. That's just a good run there. Senses the crease, and then we've got a flag thrown on the field, unsportsmanlike on San Leandro. And Coach Bowers won't be happy about the result of this game, but things like this will not make Boom very happy whatsoever. So next week, San Leandro will be going up to Antioch. Better leave early. Highway 4 is not very pretty driving on a Friday. Antioch was leading over Cal High the last we checked. You're watching Monte Vista football on NorCal Sports TV. I'm Chris Babcock. Thanks for streaming in tonight. See if the backups can get a touchdown. Neely, nice cut, lowers his shoulder. And he's tackled around the 6-yard line. Final score, Monterey Trail 27, San Ramon Valley 7. So there'll only be one undefeated team in the city of Danville after tonight's game. And we've got a player down for San Leandro. Monte Vista Football on NorCal Sports TV is brought to you in part by Muir Orthopedic Specialists, S&J Properties, Sweeney Kovar Accountants and Advisors, Monica Fosbury of Reliance Realty, Kelly.Snowden of Stewart Title, Real Partners, Real Possibilities, BSN Sports, the heart of the game, Round Hill Country Club, an exceptional experience every day, American Asphalt, taking care of business in the Bay Area for 35 years. BSN Sports, please contact sales pro John Gillette at jgillette@bsnsports.com at 408-209-6433. And we've got a great video we'll be showing the rest of the year from BSN Sports, our new apparel partner. Stewart Title makes title and escrow services easy to deliver. It doesn't matter whether you're a home buyer, home seller, lender, broker, or real estate agent. We never stop to make real estate service an enjoyable experience and to back every title insurance policy with leading underwriting expertise. Contact Business Development Manager Kelly.Snowden with her 25-plus years in the industry to serve you in Alameda and Contra Costa County. A proud mother of a Monte Vista alum. Stewart Title, real partners, real possibilities. Monica Fosbury, Reliance Realty. As a Zillow Premier Agent, Monica Fosbury takes great pride in her nationwide relocation services. Her network of professionals behind the scenes surpasses any expectations. So if you need real estate in Danville or Alamo, please contact our partner, Monica Fosbury of Reliance Realty, where real estate is her passion. Injured player is Dennis Karalik, and he's being attended to by the, actually, no, I think that's Hunter Thompson. Don't want to guess at this point. Yes, that is number 56, Hunter Thompson. And the Mustangs will just take a knee here. And they'll just have to take one more snap. And that'll be the ball game as the Monte Vista Mustangs will run out the clock and win this ball game and move to 2-0, and they'll be 44-9. S&J Properties is a design-build company that specializes in residential remodeling projects from design to construction. Their Best of House 2018 Client Satisfaction Award is an example of their commitment to being the premier remodeling company of their clients' dreams. Through professionalism, innovation, quality, and service, they build enduring value and lasting relationships. S&J Properties, the Tri-Valley's premier design and remodeling company. So next week,